Hey guys! So today I'm going to be showing you how to get the perfect pout. My friend Sarah requested this video, so Sarah, if you're watching, this is for you. I have recently learned how to perfect it for the most part, and it's a little bit different than everybody else I've heard. It kind of builds on a lot of aspects. This is the best way I've found so far on how to do it, so I just wanted to share it with y'all. So let's jump into it. The first thing you gotta do is you gotta make sure your lips are moisturized and smooth before you start at all, because if they're not like that, then it's just not gonna be smooth sailing from there on out. Everything's just gonna be messed up. So what I usually do is I use Vaseline on my lips because I just find it works the best for me. Use whatever chapstick or moisturizer that you want to use. And if you do have any rough patches on your lips, I use this lip exfoliator from e.l.f. It works pretty well. I'm going to use it, don't mind me, I'm going to be using it now just to make sure my lips are extra smooth. And if you don't have one of these or you don't want to invest in it, I mean, it's not even an investment, I think it was $1. You could take some Vaseline or chapstick on a washcloth or a toothbrush and just rub that all over your lips to exfoliate them as well. My lips feel pretty smooth now, so the next step I like to take is I like to conceal my lips. You can use a concealer to do this. I don't like to use that because it kind of dries out my lips more than I should. So I like to take a BB cream actually because it's a little bit more moisturizing, and I just like to cancel out the natural lip color I have. They don't have to be totally erased or anything like that, just kind of muted. And this will really help the lip color pop a lot more. Then using a lip liner, you should really use the same lip liner color as your lipstick, but I don't really have lip liners to be honest. So I just use a dark nude color every time I use lipstick. And any lip liner is better than no lip liner. Actually, that is totally false. But a nude lip liner is better than no lip liner. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to line my lips, and I'm also going to fill them in completely with the lip liner. Now if you just wanted to stop here, you really could, because using just lip liner by itself actually lasts way longer than just using lipstick, in my opinion. But if you want to make it really magical, do the rest of these tips. I forgot to mention earlier that this lip liner is NYX Natural. So I'm going to take the darkest lipstick I have just for effect for this video. But the lipstick I'm using is Wet n Wild 918D. I believe it's called Sugar Plum, but it doesn't have a name on it anyway, so really it's 918D. So what I like to do is I kind of like to work backwards. I like to fill in my lips, but just kind of sloppily, just kind of sloppily in the middle of my lips, and then I like to go in and line them with a lipstick brush. So then what you're going to want to do is take a lipstick brush, if you have one. I use actually a concealer brush, but I just like to take a little brush and load up the lipstick color on there. And then I like to just go in and carefully fill in the edges. Okay, so once you've filled them in how you want them, I like to do what every beauty vlogger out there probably does with their lipstick, and it's you take a Kleenex and make it one ply, or however you want to call it. You take this, a brush, and a translucent powder. Place the Kleenex on your lips and then powder right over it, right on top, and I'll demonstrate it and it'll look real crazy. And this powders your lips without getting the brush all covered in lipstick. This is where people would usually stop, but I actually like to take it a step further, and I take a crappy brush that I never use, and I like to actually take some extra powder and just put it right on there. So I just gently tap, be very careful, especially with the dark lip color, and I just like to powder it up. And what that does is that it just kind of locks in a layer of the color into place. So if your lips fade throughout the night, you still have that base color going on. For the final step, which is optional, it's mainly used, I mainly use it when I have a really dark lip, like this one where it's kind of bled a little bit. This usually doesn't happen, but in case it does, just take some concealer and go around the edges. That is the finished tutorial lesson? I don't know. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I could do more of these little tips and tricks videos for you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week. Alright, bye!